Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Hollow Knight Silksong. And it's my first time loading up since we got into Act 2, and the background changed. The background is different from for what has been for a while to the Citadel, which as we know from when I was playing Sea of Stars, very cool, do love and enjoy that. But yeah, no, last episode, we basically broke our way into the, Citadel and are now making our way into, well, you know, the further depths of this area. Before I make my way too far into this area, because it looks like in the Coral Chambers is where it wants me to head next, I'm actually going to take a sort of bit of a step back almost, because we need to, first off, I want to go through the Underworks a bit more. And secondly, there's part of me who's thinking I might just be missing some sort of tech within the game almost. Like, I'm kind of curious if, as I entirely mess up exactly what I was trying to go grab, I'm deadly curious whether or not this has like a secondary effect to it, where like basically, I feel like I'm seeing some stuff that I'm like, look, there's got to be something that's letting me, like, hook on to things that I haven't gotten yet, that I don't understand yet, that I would like to. And I really just want to, like, well, I basically want to see. Also, I didn't realize that this spot existed. Nice little swimmy spot. And totally not a additive little secret that means something to us, I'm sure. Never mind, it doesn't mean anything to us at all, actually. But I want to, as we're going through today, I want to take a sort of stab at trying to figure out some possible new movement tech almost, because yeah, no, I feel like I'm missing it. Also, can I hit you? Please. Because I know that when I came into here, I was doing this a little bit weird. But so, I wanted to test something. Okay, that doesn't latch on. I'm curious if it needs to hit a wall or something. Maybe, like, I'm trying to think of, like, can I embed the needle somewhere and stick myself into something? No. And that hurt. Okay, well, that does answer my question then, and we're going to, I guess, presume then that I've done everything I can. Ow. Please don't die. I'm like, please don't die doing this. But, no, we're going to presume that I've done basically everything I can then, and as much as it makes me, I guess, sort of upset that, like, I feel like I should have, like, a movement option that I'm just missing right now, I guess it's better that I don't and wish for it rather than do and don't know how to use it, I guess. We are most definitely swapping back into the Threadstorm, because Threadstorm is just, like, good. I think from my understanding, it's the best damage that I'm gonna get, or it's basically the best damage I can have for me right now, and that makes me, you know, feel pretty good about it. I forget how to get through here. Down, over, and right. Yep, cool. Need to head through here. But no, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm kind of getting the feeling like I feel like I'm missing more than I realize, and that I'm kind of possibly oversimplifying some things just by, you know, trying to say, oh, just follow the quests, you know? Like, I feel like there's, you know, I feel like there's some stuff that I've missed, especially just with Act 1 in general. Like, I feel like there's parts of the whole experience that I was, I guess, supposed to get, maybe, that I just didn't, per se, or, you know, I'm not sure. Just, like, I feel like there's stuff I'm missing. I don't know. I consistently am feeling that way about this game as well, which is the other thing, where, as stated, you know, like, no concept of an idea at all, whether or not I'm missing the idea, or, you know, or missing something or not missing something. It kind of reads to me that I might be, I guess, is the way that I'm taking it. But alrighty, let's see here. So, last time we were here, we didn't go this way. I am curious as to what might be here. Ow. Get wrecked. Alrighty. Right. There we go. As I get hit by the dustpan. It was funny because last episode I remember being like, I will not be hit by dustbins. Or little dust sponges. Period. It's also been a little bit, I think 2 new patches have been released since I last played. I'm not 100% sure. As we know, I take these games very slowly, when it comes to stuff. It's also part of the reason why my recording, like, sessions are so very, like, they're a bit slow, I guess is the way to put it, in terms of the way that I go about this and the way that I handle all the little pieces and whatnot. Is that... Oh. That's interesting. Does it send me up or down? It sends me up. Okay, noted. So I'm assuming that sends me up all the way up to the coral chambers then. Which, if that's the case, no thanks, you know. I don't want to be there yet. Why is this here? Why is that there? I feel like I'm missing something about it that I just don't quite get, but okay. Like, there is so much in this game that I'm just like... Am I misunderstanding graciously what I need to do, or is there more that I should know that I don't know? Ow. Get wrecked. Little scrubby brush. Ow. Ow. I'm like, I need that hit. I need a few more hits. Goodbye. I'm like, you did that one to yourself. Oh, come on! Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. Okay. I figured we're gonna be on quite the run back for this area. Woo! Ow. That was way too early. Alrighty. Got that interesting little arena there. Definitely a bit on the difficult side. But again, what about this game isn't difficult, you know? I mean, everything so far that this game has thrown at me has been relatively slightly difficult as just part of the way of the game, and I'm gonna be honest, I really do enjoy this game's difficulty, actually. Okay. There we go. There we go. Heal up real quick. There we go. Ow. Ow. I'm like, come on. There we go. Heal up real quick. Okay, wait for him to go. I'm like, wait for him to go, basically, just so I can grab a bit more silk. There we go. Nice and easy. Oh, yay, another one of these. Let's go. More silk. More silk for us. Hell yeah. I'm going to immediately use that to heal. Because, hell yeah, we need it. Alrighty. I guess that does kind of link these two areas up pretty solidly. I mean, you know, we basically just walked the entire area that we were supposed to here. Whoop-de-doo. Does mean that it makes the rest of this area kind of intriguing. Like, that feels like I should have a way through that I just haven't realized yet. Like, was there a way up from here? Was I a bit stupid? No? No? Okay, so yeah, the only real spot I'm getting that we go through is here. And I guess we can take the jump up there, but I was in the boat that like, oh yeah, no, we're in the right segment, you know, we're just going through. I guess, yeah, head to Terminus. I want to see how this works. Into the vacuum tube. Alrighty, where the... Oh, I'm in somewhere entirely unknown. Interesting. Okay. Oh. That's a interesting bench. Alrighty. Due to unacceptable high injury and unsanctioned deaths, ventricular travel shall be henceforth be denied to all. For Farland Maternal, a bug who serves must never die. Ah. So, the ventricas are these things, and they're currently all off limit because they're considered unsafe. So, we've unlocked one, but one means nothing in the grand scheme of things when you need, like, all of them to really go anywhere. So, is that the game's way of telling me that, like, that the only way to go is through? Like, I don't like that if that's the case. Like, I feel like I'm missing a lot. Like, there's still so much of the game that I feel like I should have access to. Do I have access to any keys at all? Like, no, I'm out of keys, and I've bought all the keys. I'm pretty sure I've bought all the keys. I'm not sure if I have, but, you know, like, I thought I did. I guess, yeah, let's keep on moving and grooving. I feel like there's more. Like, there should be more. I'm a bit astonished right now because, like, I know what I've done. Also, that's literally... Ow. Okay, game. We can let off my curse for a second when I'm trying to get over this. Like, I feel like I'm just not seeing something I should, basically. Like, there is something that I should be noticing with all of these areas that should be being, like, you know, given to me as, like, a sign of, hey, you know, this is somewhere you need to go, this is something you need to do, this is really what you're up to, basically. Other than, you know, following the main quest. Like, you know, this is this is where a secret should be, and I'm like, I have no notice of any of these possible secrets, basically. And that is making me just confused, I guess. I don't know. Maybe inevitably my confusion will clear and I won't be so, like, why the frick is this way? Why the frick is this way, you know? It'll be like, oh, okay, no, that makes sense, you know? Like, this is something that I've been missing doing, or, you know, like, this is something that I should have realized to do, like, forever ago. But, like, you know, there's still so much that I feel like just isn't defined yet that I should have access to. Ow. I hate the tiny Moorwing-like enemies. They are mean and annoying and rude. Alrighty, let's take our seat. Let's figure out, so the connection to the Grand Gate there is basically pointless to us. We don't really care about it, as I found out. There seems to be more that we should be doing up above, which, you know, I turned my back on because I was like, yeah, we'll get there when we get there, you know. But now that it's like, okay, I think we need to get there, I think it's time we go. Ow. There we go. Look, I'm getting used to everything still. It is what it is. Yeah, I just... There is such... This game is very beautiful, first off, is all I'm going to say. Second off, what I'm going to add to this is through its beauty, it is definitely leading me on quite the trail and journey, and I do love that. I love that this game is willing to let me take it so open-endedly and be so, you know, like, just available to let me feel, like, to feel that sense of loss, I guess. Because, you know, like, what I'm describing over here, where I'm over here just basically saying, like, hey, you know, I have no idea where I should be going right now. Yeah, no, most games, like, they have that sort of, you know, like, hey, time to get figuring out, where you need, you want to hit or something? And I'm just like, nah. I never liked those systems anyways, where they're, like, forcefully feeding you hints about what to do, where to go, unless it's, like, been forever since I played something. But, like, right now, I'm just enjoying the, I guess, general loss, like, the general, open-endedness of the game, in a sense, and I'm trying to definitely feel my way through, if that makes sense, where, you know, inevitably I will find the expected path where what I go after is going to be, you know, like, what I really need to go for 100% true ending, all that fun jazz, because, you know, that's what I really... I 100%ed Hollow Knight on my first playthrough. I entirely want to 100% Silksong on my first playthrough as well. I just need to spend the time to figure it all out. White lock bearing a surgical symbol. Nothing I can do. That's right, I kind of remember that. Yeah, that explains that. That's why I didn't go there. Thanks for being Pogo. I'm like, thanks for letting me Pogo that. Also, that's an entry that I didn't see last time I was here. Interesting. Very interesting. Nothing? Nothing. Oh, there it is. I'm like, Where are we heading through here? Rosaries. Is that really all I'm getting for this? Just some rosaries for tracking my way into here, you know? That it? Fine. Alrighty. Then what else is there to find? I mean, there's you. Interesting. God, this place is so cool. Since the path that I just opened, by the way, looked like it was the intended way to go, that's why I that's why I kind of went in and then realized, like, oh yeah, don't want to go that way. Let's head this way, you know. Ooh, bench. Yum, a bench. Let's see here. Interesting. Interesting. What is through here? Seems like an entirely different thing. Like, this game and letting me just get lost. It's a glory that you don't see very often anymore. There we go. Alrighty. But no, let's see here. What is over here? Okay. I broke our only light source in this room. You're an entrance to somewhere I could go into that I didn't go into. Okay. So that's just a different path in its entirety. Interesting. Okay, then. What are you? Ow. As I ram myself into the clockwork part of this. Okay, just do that real quick. There we go. And that was not worth. That was definitely not worth. Ow! Did not expect you to come charging after me. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. Amazing. God, this game is so cool. I kind of want to head up to that top right part of the map up there. Just because that part of the map looks very much like, hey, you know, this is somewhere where I'm going to be wanting to go. Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me upon the stage. Together we shall inflame the passion of Farloom. I'm getting very grim vibes from that. There we go. Get absolutely destroyed. Okay. Oh, there's a trail right, or there's a bellway right there that I could set up for, or start using. Nice. Okay. I will say the other thing is now that I am in the oh my gosh. Some random person has been calling me a lot recently, and I don't even know who the hell they are. I just am getting called by, like, a bunch of random numbers. Anyways, point being that I was trying to say there is, like, now that we've kind of made our way into the Citadel, there is the part of me that does... Oh, what did I just wish updated? That was, hey, Bugs of Farloom is done. There was a bunch of stuff that I did want to see, like, back in some of the earlier areas, if, like, some new quests had been unlocked or the likes, and, you know, now kind of feels like that perfect time, seeing as the game basically just openly said, like, hey, you know, take the Bellway out, have fun. Yes, I will insert the rosaries. I do, however, while we're waiting, want to see what else is over here. Oh my. Whoa, okay, that's cool. Insert rosaries. I'm assuming this is the Ventrica or whatever it is. Yeah, it is. Awesome. I will call him in a moment. Yeah, you can go through all the different places. Okay. So, Terminus is gonna now have 2 separate things? Why does it let us go to Terminus? I guess is the part that I'm curious about. I feel like there's something I'm missing about Terminus then. Yeah, very, very interesting that it lets me come here, like, at all, personally. Like, my general thought process of this is, okay, cool. Now that you can go here, there's, like, no purpose to stop in the Terminus because it looks entirely landlocked. And that has me a bit confused because I'm 90% sure it's not landlocked. Alrighty, well, with that then, let's go take our look. I also do want to say, yep, there is totally a way up higher in here that just I have no way to get to right now, I think. Let's head. Interesting. It looks like there's more to it in all of these areas, because like, notice that each one of the ends of the trail is one, meaning I feel like we're missing a bunch of these. Like, we've got to be missing a bunch of these. Anyways, well, that does mean that there's one in the Wormways, isn't there? Because, like, yeah, that's Bone Bottom. There'd be one in the Wormways then. Interesting. Anyways, I wanted to go back all the way to Bone Bottom, basically, first. Because I wanted to take that sort of pick in and see, do they have any new quests for me down here now that I'm here? Or they do. Icon of Hope, Flick of Bone Bottom. The road is hard for we pilgrims. I want to build a beautiful symbol of hope to stand beside Bone Bottom and welcome those who are about to begin. Yes, you may. You can go right ahead. Icon of Hope. I don't know. I just feel like there's some more to each of these zones that I'm missing. Because, yeah, with the way that the map was set up, like, I would be under full expectations that there is an entry somewhere in the Wormways, but as we've seen from the Wormways, there isn't anything there. So, what gives? Yeah, no, like, I would like to say that I know what I'm doing in this game. I don't. I have no idea what I'm doing at all in this game anymore. Let's head to Bellheart. See if we can't find some more stuff to do here. And hopefully then Bellheart will help us out. And then the other spot that I do want to go check is the spot that was close in Greymore. That's right. Nothing here. Okay, that is good to see. Noted. Since that's the case then, yep. Let's go to Greymore. And from Greymore, let's go get us our quest completion that we're after. Yeah, no, like, right now, what's in my mind is I'm waiting for that big, oh my gosh, we have to go back moment that Hollow Knight had. Like, Hollow Knight had those moments where you're like, oh my god, I have this now. That means that I need to go do this. Right now, my general thought process is look, I think I'm doing I think I'm kind of doing things as expected, as need be, but like I feel like I'm just missing that little bit. New, I have completed your request, recording many creatures of Farmloom in the journal. Ooh, ma, look here, the marvelous beasts and bugs all listed so beautifully. Miss Grown-Up, so many creatures now you have cut and beaten smashed. Their essences linger on you, their scents mixing with your own. Come on, you simply must sample it for herself. Ha! Forbidden taste. You understand that? To sup on such fierce predators' juices would be divine, but it is not right to do so. Such behavior is unfriendly. News wish to see many fine beasts, though, Miss Grown-Up. You have surely granted it. All of News thanks goes to you. Alrighty. What to do? News wish, it is granted, but Miss Grown-Up will continue cutting creatures and adding them to our journal, of course. Oh well, knowing your creature's form and habits is an advantage that can decide the outcome of a battle. Recording these details is worth the effort. Oh yes, it is very worth it. New hopes you will share your new learnings with her often. And take a gift to help with your hunting, Miss Grown-Up. New will add a pocket to your tool pouch for the bringing of many tools on your hunts. Yo, let's go. Bigger tool pouch. As I entirely forget where I see that. Right there. Yeah, we're like halfway through it. I don't know. I'd like to say I feel like there's more. I just constantly feel like I'm missing something. Constantly am feeling like I'm missing something right now. Yeah. Also, the other thing. Yeah. I wonder if that's like. Okay, it does nothing when comboed into, so there's no point to doing that, I guess, is what I was trying to hint at. I forget why I have that red mark there in Sinner's Road. Why was that red mark there? Look, it's something that I know I need to go and check back on. And yeah, that area as well. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that I feel like we're missing that little bit of. Let's go back to the Grand Bellway and let's just head up and then try to hold towards the right-hand side as best as I can. I really feel like we're just kind of, right now, I guess, meant to find the sort of... Wait, what the frick? You are a different enemy than what's normally here. Oh, Jesus. Okay, don't get caught. Oh, God. Hey, whoa, whoa. Ow. No. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? They swat the enemy that's there. Noted. That enemy, I swear, was not there last time. I don't... The slab. And... we don't have our needle. Or the cloak. What do I get? I don't have my map. I don't have anything. I have been taken. A lock with the mark of apostate. Okay, I can still do that. I still have basically 90% of the thing. Yeah, okay, so interesting. Okay. Yeah, this was not in the cards of something that I expected. I'm glad I found it. A lock with the mark of heretic. I'm glad that I found this though. I'm surprised that, like, was that just like a random chance of occurring, or like is that specifically something that unlocks as part of interesting, that's weird. Why does this do that? Was that specific? Was this specifically something that activates in Act 2, or something that can just randomly occur? Like, I'm a bit confused right now, I guess is my way of putting it. Alright. A lock with the mark of indolent. I can tell that this is going to be... Okay, I need to be much better. Oh, God. Yep, that... Oh, yeah, and that's right. I forgot about this. That's something I can do that I forgot about. The wall cling. Oh, my God. They've got my stuff. They've got my stuff right there. Can't I just kick him through this? Make him drop the needle? Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Hold the phone. There is frost. I'm assuming frost deals poison damage. Like, over time, if I'm not careful. Oh, yeah. Yup, it totally does. It totally will. Ow. 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 Heal up. I like heal. Ow. 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 Stop. Ow. Okay, that's 2 new enemies. While I don't deal damage, like, at all. Okay, got it. I also don't have any of my tools, like, whatsoever. Like, this is an awesome segment, I will say. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Just die, please. It's interesting that they, in their like, these enemies' attires, and I'm assuming they're also meant to be prisoners of this place. They are, like, they're like, fully covered. Like, they don't have any eyesight, any vision, any, like, arm movement, nothing. They are just stuck creatures, basically. Lock with the mark of indolence. Yep, that one's there. Guess we drop down. Okay. Oh, you're here. Okay. Hello. Yeah, we're stuck. Oh, you're looking a little stuck there. What a pity. You mean again, little thief? Are you familiar with this place? If we ally our efforts, our escape could be made that much easier. Oh, you just did. There ain't no allies in prison. You can just throw yourself against the walls in here while I go sniffing for goodies. Oh, screw you. Lock with the mark of indolence. Alrighty, well, fair enough. Man wants to be crappy to me. I'm glad that I dodged that. Grab this key of indolence. Ow. I will admit, fighting without the nail, much harder to do. Or, sorry, the needle. Oh my god. Woo. Okay, there we go. Ow. Okay, come on. Here we go. I was trying to loop around and get it that way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you kidding me? This is why I don't use normal Hunter anymore, by the way. The freaking diagonal kick is definitely very easy to miss. Okay, well then, I mean, look, the game has given us our mark of indolence. Use the key. I'm hopeful that it comes back, you know, like, once you've used it once, that isn't it. Yeah, it isn't. That isn't it, basically, once you've used it. Okay. What was this? Oh, a bench. Alrighty, you're here. Hi, we thought of one of them buzzing boys was sneaking up on us. But it was just a mangy jail bug. Why in here then? Caught thieving where you greedy? I've stolen nothing. Rather, I suspect the wardens are servants of the Citadel. The cage used in my capture bore similar runes to the one that first brought me to this land. Found that cage, I have proven to find gift where they deliver me to their masters. Ha! There ain't nothing fine about you, jailbug. We recognize a fellow thief as soon as we saw you. Now, don't be lingering around here. Those guards will be wanting to pop you back in your cage. Quick! They'll not get the chance. I will reclaim my belongings and leave this grim place with haste. Interesting. Oh. Found a little secret. What are you? Husk with a map of the slab engraved on its shell. Oh my. Wow. That's interesting. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. I don't even get access to any of the map making tools because I don't have them on me. I just have the... Oh, that's so sick. That's so smart. I love that. I love that. Okay. That's so cool. Wow. Wow. I cannot wait to see how this connects into the main area of the game. Because, like, I'm assuming this has gotta be, like, decently far away. Based off of just the general, like, general area that we've covered almost. And the fact that, like, I've not seen any of the, what's it called? I've not seen any, like, snowy or cold area, like, anywhere else. Now, I know we've been here before, but getting access to opening this up for whatever it is that we get from it is still helpful and important. Okay, so yeah, we're there. We've gone through the underside of it. It looks like to get all the way up and over to where we're heading, we need to go all the way down and through, basically. So, effectively, back where we just came from. Yeah, and... Woo! Ow. Ow. Okay, so that goop that they throw is really good at binding. Really, really good at binding. Come on. You can come fight me. And heal up real quick. Come on. I do actually, like, want to, like, I do want to actually beat a lot of these enemies as I find them. I know that right now I probably should be going for stealth. Mark of Heretic. Okay. But yeah, I know that right now I definitely should be focused on stealthing around more than actually, actually, like, trying to fight some of these enemies. And that's just generally because, like, there you go. Like, I can definitely tell that the enemies here are meant to be, you know, like, very much not fought by me right now. Like, I'm gonna quickly, like, fight this guy, basically, just to regain some silk and die, apparently. You know, that's fine, that's fine. We can go re-grab that real quick. But, no, we'll, like, most of this area, I can tell, like, I shouldn't really be fighting any of these guys, because they just are built to be damaging, I guess. So, hop. Alrighty, interesting. What are you? Indolent? Okay, yep, use the key. Who's talking? Somebody's talking. Interesting. Somebody was talking in there. No clue what about or how. Ow. You know, I should be way more attentive to stuff like that. I now have realized that no, we are actually expected to fight enemies in this area, but I think we're expected to do it using the traps, and that is awesome. Doink. Doink. Yeah, hang on, and yoink. Ow. Doink. Ow, I need to pay more attention. Bye-bye. Woo. Ow. You know, that works too. Man can get himself if he wants to. Interesting. So, yeah, no, I have no idea as to where this could be. Also, the fact that it is casually, like, making me want to test. Yeah, I figured. I'm like, we don't have a nail, do it. Like, we don't have nails, so we can't pogo that, can we? I'm glad I had that thought process because, you know, like, obviously, of course, you know, I had the thought process that immediately acted like I didn't have the thought process, but it was just genuinely a funny thought process to, like, actually think about there. Alrighty, interesting. So where am I? Would like to try and regain some health soon, but I think we're gonna be taking another trip out here. Yep, I'm like, heal real quick. These guys deal doubles. So. So I'm like, getting in and getting out of there running is really my best concept. Alrighty, so if that's the case then. Hello, Grindel, again. Can I speak to you? You seem to have some familiarity with this prison and its guards. Do you know a path to escape? Escape? A little jail bug like you ain't ever escaping anything. Get out there, will ya? Stop bothering us. You got nothing to steal, so we got nothing to talk about. Fine then. Jeez, you are mean. I helped you out, and for what? You absolutely are just ungrateful to me. Like, you could at least, you know, like, have some small talk with me whenever I'm having small talk with you. And, ow, as I flail and fail and, you know, mess up. Ugh. Also, it is very funny. I now know why one of the leaks basically was, you know, having Hornet without the cloak. I now understand. What? Oh. Ow. Okay. God, they really don't want me to be doing, like, any of this area. Oh my god. Ah! There's another one of you guys. I am not fighting you, without my stuff. Right there is a safe spot. Okay. Let's just go hide in. It is very interesting. Like, this is definitely just a full-on outright stealth segment. Oh god, and I have to go right past one of them. Yeah, how do? Grab real quick, and then run into here. Okay, I think I see a route that gets us past that. Relatively simply. I'm like, there we go. Man straight up did not see us. Man straight up did not see us. He was like, huh? And then we just ran on past him. Okay, wow. The amount of those spike traps that they have here. Yep, nice cold bench to sit and think about, you know, what's happened here. Why is this here? Why is this here? Like, this has got to be something, and it's nothing. Okay. Fine. Interesting. Oh, boy. Ah! Yeah! Yeah, let's go. Oh, you rude, obnoxious. Ow. Nope, don't get caught. You rude and obnoxious little bug. I'm not letting you get me this time. Ow! Oh my god! Whoa! Okay, holy cow! Noted. That's a double damage, and it is a very quick attack. Alright, well then fine. Screw you. We do it again. Get your neck snapped. Why can't Hornet do that normally? Also, I did just realize it forces us into hunter mode for this, which is an interesting thing. There we go. Just, you know, don't get hit, Fivehead. Don't get hit, Fivehead. Heal up real quick while I've got the option. You're the last one, aren't you? I'm like... Ow, 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 ow. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, let me out. There we go. There we go. Key of the Heretic. Oh my god. What the hell is this place? So obviously, oh my god, we finally get to attach it in. It's right there. Wow, okay. I feel like we still should have taken a little bit to get there, but it force unequips everything that we had. Okay, I mean, you know, fair enough that it would do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. We generally know my build. We generally know how I'm doing stuff. Yeah, we like this, and we like... I wanted to see this. Yeah, no. That just sounds... Yeah. Ah. Alrighty, there we go. There's my normal stuff back and ready. Yep, open with the Key of the Heretic. And, you know, I think now that we found our way here, this is where we're gonna be next episode. So I'm gonna call it here because we're right at that point where I feel like if I go too much longer, I'm not gonna have a good spot to stop. If I don't go too, or if I stop now, you know, like it leaves a bit of a cliffhanger for next week. So yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Bye bye. Back.